this is Stampy, and welcome to a Minecraft Let's Play video, and another video inside of Stampy's lovely world. Good morning, William Beaver. Oh, careful on the stairs. Good morning, Busy Elephant, and good morning, Esther the Chicken. All right, let me go and have my breakfast, seeing as it's morning, and that's what I do. Nom, 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 nom. Very tasty. Let's go up to Barnaby's little loft up here. We can go and grab him, and we will deliver him over to the doghouse. And then we're doing things a little bit differently today. We are building a new mini game, but there's an important item that I need to collect, possibly the most important item in the entire world. And we're going to be making a mini game using it, and hopefully won't lose it or break it or have anything bad happen to it because it's very rare. In fact, it's the only one in the entire world. So I'm sure some of you can guess what it's going to be. Before we do that, something else that is very rare because there's only one of them in my love garden is Noivern, and that is for I love this so much. So they basically made like a movie poster called Defenders of the Cake, and it's like me with all my helpers, and then the villains hit the target and Viva Dash in the background as well. And I just love the idea of this. I just love how like powerful and muscly we are. Like, look at Fizzy. That is an elephant you don't want to mess with. And it's just I just love this style. I love how much character they were able to add into it. So thank you so much for doing that, Noivern, and welcome to my love garden. Right then, let's go and drop Barnaby off over at the doghouse. We will choose which dog. You like bouncers? Can I come in? Can I come in, please? Can I come in? Oh no, I'm not. I'm wearing trainers. I can't come in. Oh dear, I'm going to push past them. Right, so let's drop Barnaby at the doghouse. We'll choose which dog's going to join us. And then we're going to head over to the museum. I'm sure most of you guessed, or maybe the title of this video ruins it. I don't know what I'm going to end up titling it. Fluffy, you can join us. We are going to be grabbing the Ender egg, the dragon egg. Ender egg, dragon egg? I don't actually know what it's called. You never really get to properly hold it very much, since it's always like flying away whenever you try to gather it. But I've been wanting to make something with the dragon egg for a very long time. But until then, I had it kind of on display, rightfully, in my museum. And so I've come up with a game which is going to be making the most of the egg's mechanics, which is basically it's kind of like random teleportation mechanics. I also wanted to do something with the egg because every time I build a game at the moment, Hit the Target tries to copy me and tries to do a game using the same mechanics. And I was like, you know what? There's only one dragon egg in my world. If I do something with the dragon egg, then he can't copy me. What's he going to do? So that's also another little like cheeky reason for wanting to build something using the egg. So here it is. It is kind of a shame that I'm going to be taking it away from the display here. Maybe like we could just borrow it when we go to play the game, because I do feel like it is something that does deserve to be like on display here. So an easy way to grab it is you can use a piston like this. And then if I just extend this piston, that should break the egg and you should be able to gather it. I mean, it definitely should, because the whole game is going to revolve around needing to do this. So there we go. Oh, there we go. I panicked. It just like disappeared. Right, what's it technically called? Oh yeah, it's just called Dragon Egg. And seeing as I feel bad that we have stolen this, I am going to, in its place, put down a different egg. So here is one of Esther's eggs in its place. So there we go. There's still an egg in display. It's just like here, Ender dragon egg, and there's just like a little chicken egg down there. Not quite the same, but it will have to do for now. Right, anyway, Fluffy, everyone, follow me. We have a big, don't do that, scary. We have a big old journey to go on to get to where we're building today, because it's right at the back of Hit the Target's Funland, in the very back right corner, basically because I needed to build the game in a giant pit. And the reason for that is when the egg teleports, it's a bit random for where it goes. So we need to build the game underground so that there's no gaps in the ground for the egg to teleport to. And so it's very easy to dig underground, but I also need to make sure it's not next to any mini games that have like an underground element. Like say if there's like one of my games that has like a giant redstone basement, for example, I can't do that in case the egg ends up randomly teleporting through the walls and then you end up losing it. So I will fully explain what this game is. I know I've been very vague, but first let's try and get over to where we're building. So, seeing as I can't use the teleporters at the moment because they all lead into the funland, and for those that don't know, it's Hit the Target's funland, not mine anymore. Go see, what was the episode called? I think it's called like Difficult Choice or something, if you want to find out why the funland is no longer mine. So instead we're going to run around. So I'm just going to scream wee and run really fast and speed it up in editing so we can get to where we're building. It's almost as quick for you, maybe even quicker, but it takes a much longer for me. So I definitely want my teleporters back. So right, let's go. Whee! So I went around that way, as you saw, and then Fizzy and William went around the other way, and we were wondering who was going to get here first. And looks like we got here at the exact same time. So I was like, oh, I think going around that way will be quicker. But I guess it made absolutely no difference whatsoever. Anyway, look at my pit. And everyone look at it and appreciate that we dug this out before recording the episode. So this episode isn't going to be just us digging for the whole episode. To be fair, we wouldn't even get that done in a whole episode. There's like so many. Such a big hole that we had to dig down. But it's important because it means that when we're teleporting the egg around, hopefully there's no like caves around here that it could teleport into. I guess if it does, we could find it. But yeah, it's very important. So all right, everyone in. I'm going to make a ladder so we can get in and out for now. And then let's just start filling in the floor. So I need to do I don't think I've got enough purple wool here actually. That's okay. We'll get a good start on the game, but I might not have I don't think I've got enough purple wool. This needs to go the whole way around the outside. I definitely don't. Oh, that's quite smart, William. Look, he's done a little it looks like, those little like ant farm things that people have. That you can see them side on doing their little burrows. I know that wasn't the intention. You were just wanting to get down, but I think that worked pretty well. So I'm going to do purple on the outside. If you just start filling in black wool all in the middle here, and God, yeah, I definitely don't have anyone near enough purple wool. But yeah, this is going around the outside. I'm kind of doing it like ender egg colors, dragon egg colors, if you can kind of imagine that. That's why it's going to be black and purple. Then also some dark gray as well, because that's on it. But yeah, let me explain what the game is. I think this is going to be a really fun one. So what's going to happen is the egg is going to be in the middle of the area down there. We're going to have a 4-player game, and you take turns being the person to punch the egg. Because I'm assuming most of you know, if you punch the egg, it just teleports to somewhere in the area. And then there's going to be different platforms, and depending on which platform it lands on, it's going to determine which door you're allowed to exit. So I guess I should explain the doors. So there's going to be a door on each side of the area marked by a color. And so say if the egg, for example, lands on the pink platform, then that means that you will have to run through the pink door. But as you run through it, you will shut the door behind you, basically meaning that no one else will be able to get out that door as well. And so maybe 2 people will get through if they're very, very quick. But most of the time, I think only one person will get through. And then basically the order in which people make it through will be how many points you get. So if you're the first one to make it out, you might get 3 points. Second person, you might get 2 points, and so on and so on and so on. So yeah, that's basically the way it's going to work. Complications is there's going to be orange platforms. As you can see, I am building one as we speak. The orange platforms are going to have pumpkins on. And the pumpkins are basically almost like a little curveball. So if the... Oh! I didn't mean to put it on my head. I got really confused. I was like, why did it get so dark? The pumpkins basically are going to be like a multiplier. So if the egg lands... Oh, wait, I've done this wrong. This platform's meant to be higher here. It's not meant to be on the floor because, yeah, the eggs can go up. So, yeah, and let me just build this up a little bit higher. So, yeah, if it lands on the orange platform, then that means you need to race to put the... oh, no, because I'm going to run out of orange wool here. Sorry, I'm really trying to focus on talking and building at the same time, which you think I'd have got good at by now, but I actually haven't. So yeah, if it lands on the orange one, then that means you need to go and put the pumpkin on your head, and then if you exit with the pumpkin on your head, you'll basically get ×2 whatever points you would have got. But it's unlikely that's going to happen first because the way the eggs teleport is, even though this is a big area, the egg could basically teleport to anywhere in this area. They can actually teleport surprisingly far, but the chances are they're going to teleport to one of the platforms which are going to be closer by, which is going to be the doorways. So maybe someone might escape, with those amount of points. But then it means that, even though someone might escape first, if someone escapes second with a pumpkin on their head, then that means they're going to get bonus points. But of course, you have to fight over to be the one to get the pumpkin. Because if it lands here, everyone's going to be rushing to try and break it and put it on their head. And it's going to be a mad fight. Then there's also going to be a bit of I guess a purposeful disadvantage for the person who is the one punching the egg. Because the person punching the egg is going to be say if the egg's here, the other people could go right by the door where there's a good chance for it to go through. So it's going to be a little bit harder for that person. Anyway, let me go mark where the egg is going to be. So it needs to be right in the very middle of the area. If I kind of just line up my camera with the walls, it looks to be about here. Then maybe I could go and try and line up sideways as well. And then, help us. See if you've done the floor. Do you want to start digging away the walls? So these walls, these need to be black wall as well. So if we dig all of these away by one, and then cover this all up with black wall, and then there's going to be the doorways there, and then ladders to get to the top. And I haven't explained that the person who gets to the top will get a fishing rod, and then they can just use the fishing rod just to fish down and just mess up everyone else. So there's not really much to gain, because at that point you've already escaped. Is that the middle? Is that the exact middle, Fizzy? Oh, he's double checking. Okay, yeah, if you count that way, I'll double check this way. Okay, there we go. We've got it. So it's 15 either side now. I just had to shift it one more to the side. I'm going to steal one of these bits of purple wool. I've really been underprepared for the amount of wool that I needed to get for this. So right, this is going to be in the middle. So this is going to be where the egg starts from here. And then there's going to be basically a bunch of the boxes surrounding it. So the first box is going to be 5 away. So we've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And then this one should be here. And wait a minute. Is this black wall on the floor here? Or have we done this? Oh, this isn't black wall on the floor here. Is that black wall? Wait, that is black wall, right? It just looks right. I think it's just I think it's just the way the lighting is. It really looks look, it's so weird that is the same color as that. Doesn't the floor looks so much lighter than the rest of it? That is super. Oh, there's a creeper. Oh, there's a look at it. So has it all got a bow and arrow or anything? I guess it won't drop from there, right? Because it won't want to drop down that far. I guess we can kind of just leave it there, just hanging out. I guess if we're just all very, very careful of it, I suppose is probably the safest thing to do. So right, so I know that this should be the this next box starting here. So let's say this one's here, and then once again we go 5 by 5. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. No, so yeah, that is going out too far. I wonder. Did I get it right at the first? I just know that these grey bits make a perfect square around the outside. So let's assume I did do that one right. So that goes 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So could this go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7? Will this end up linking up here? Normally, when I'm doing my designs, I have a bunch of, I have it now. I have a bunch of screenshots, and then I annotate it with a bunch of the dimensions. But for this one, I was looking at it. I was like, you know what? This one's so simple. I can just eyeball it, and I'll get close enough, and then we can see how well that one turned out. So does this look right here as the right distance from the banner? That looks better. And then let's line up this next one with that one there and see whether that one works out. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Yeah, then this will go one further out there like that. And then, no, I feel like this one, it might have to be one closer, I think. Yeah, because it's still dangling slightly there. So if that one was there, and then this goes there like that, and then I think, so we've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So yeah, I think that looks better. I think that looks better there. And so then that one I think needs to be one closer, Fizzy. So if you do that, I'll go and start doing this one. And let's just say this one's going to be the green one. So, all right, since I'm going to be doing the same thing a few times, let me speed up the video while I do it. And then we can try and get all of these platforms done. And then, yeah, maybe I'll start punching the egg and see which ones it ends up landing on. Okay, we got most of the platforms done. We finally worked out how they are all meant to be. So the final one here is going to be yellow ones. I can't get over how not, like, this is black wool. It looks so, like, grey compared to the walls. I think it's just the lighting. I think it's because it's, like, this weird overcast rain, I guess, lighting. I think that's why it's, like, look, because, like, it's meant to be, like, the same colour as the end ring. It just looks so, like, weird and different. But yeah, these are going to be the platforms. There's going to be, like, 2 more of these, orange platforms. There's going to be 4 of these, just because, as I said, because the pumpkins are further away, I realized that there's like less chance of it landing here. So we use our imaginations a bit. Let's just place in like a few little blits here to mark out where they'll be. And then, of course, as I said, so there's going to be the doorways with each color on each side to say, oh, there we go. Oh, now that's so much nicer. It's so much nicer where it's sunny. So yeah, there's going to be like a doorway, and oh yeah, my shears broke, so I've just been punching away the wall instead. So there'll be a doorway on each side here with a ladder that will lead up to the top. Then there'll be like a little like viewing perch at the very top up there, which is where you're going to be looking down at each other. So yeah, hopefully you can get a good idea of what this game is going to like actually end up being like. So can we have like a little test around, guys, where it's actually I'll let you fill in that last final bit because I know it'd be really annoying to stop now. See, as it's almost completely done. So what we'll say is we'll take turns punching the egg. Whatever platform it lands on, it's the first person to run and touch the back wall, seeing as we can't run through the door. That's just going to be the way we'll have to do it. And we can see how often the egg lands on these platforms. All right, I'll go first and punch it. And, oh, where'd it go? Where'd it go? Wait, it's here. It's here. It's hiding. It's hiding. You know, that's something that I didn't think about because it's the raised platforms. Sometimes it can be really hidden. No, it didn't. It's going to land on the platform. No, Fizzy, it didn't land on the platform. You can go next. You can go and press it next. But what I could do is I could stand, because it looks like it's likely to land on yellow. I could be here ready to run through the doorway is how it would work. So, right, you're going to punch it. Ooh, it's right down here. Oh, I can tell already this is going to be a fun game. Right, William, it's your turn. Your turn to punch it. Oh, it's right behind it again. I'm going to do it quick. I'm going to do it right here. Oh, it's so close. It always goes right next to them, but not on them. It's going to... Oh, yes, you can see how far it can teleport. It can teleport really, really far. Right, so William's go now. And then now it's my go again, I believe. It's moved down here. Oh, it's doing little jumps now. Little jumps now. Where's it gone? Did it go over this? I can see. Oh, it's the pumpkin. It's the pumpkin. Oh, Fizzy got it. So for Fizzy, no, you've not won yet. It's still going to land on the right platform. So it's, William's go now. I can't believe it hasn't landed on any of these giant platforms, but it landed on that little blob of 4 orange ones. Right, I'm going to press that one here. And, it's gone really close. It's gone really close. And then, it's gone very, very close again. God, it's like barely moving now. We do it speed. Gone back to this back corner here. We've got to keep track. I think it's William's go now to do it. We need to get it over there because that's where all of the other platforms are. I wonder if I could add a rule for if it lands on the very outer side by the wall, because I feel like that's something that's going to happen more likely. So I wonder if there's like a special twist for the rule that we could add for when that happens. Oh, here we go. Okay, now it's getting right near the middle. Now it's getting like much more likely to land on one of them. Because it should have as much chance to land on these big platforms as the ground. Unless there's something I don't know about. Because it does seem like it should have... Oh, no, because it landed on the orange one. Oh, wait, where's it gone? Where's it gone? Has it gone up? It shouldn't have gone up the top. I don't think it can go... I think it can only go 7 blocks high. Oh, no, it has! It's gone out the top of the game. You know... do you know what? The egg has won. Seeing as the game is all about trying to escape, the egg has become the victor. You know what? This has actually been very good, like, tester material here. So what we'll do in the next game is we'll make these walls. We can just dig them up slightly higher, which I think will look fun, rather than digging down, because we'd have to do it all again. and then we can work out the rules. And I can see why it's not landing on the platforms. It did once, but maybe it does it less likely. So we can have a play around, and we can work it out completely. And then, then we can get the game done, and we can have ourselves a proper tournament of it. But yeah, that's gonna be the end of this episode here. Thank you so much to William and Fizzy for doing so much work. Like, look how much we've transformed this stone dirt pit that was here when we arrived. Thank you also so much for watching and all I'm getting in this game because there's Googlies here. And I will see you all in the next one. Bye!